They called him the weakest lion in the pride, the one who didn't belong. So one day, they made a decision. They banished him, left alone to die. Days passed, with no food, no strength, no hope. And then, they found him. This was the moment he almost died. But something inside him refused to give up. He changed, he adapted, he became stronger. The weak lion was gone. And now, he had returned. The lion they rejected became the one they needed. His name was Leo, but in the pride, names meant nothing. Only strength mattered. Leo was not like the others. While they moved with power and precision, Leo struggled. Every hunt told the same story. He would run, try, fail, and fall behind. The others noticed, and slowly they stopped seeing him as one of their own. He's weak, he slows us down. Even the younger cubs, the ones who once followed him, now ignored him. Leo felt it, not just the hunger, but the weight of rejection growing heavier each day. One evening, as the sun burned red across the savannah, the pride gathered. The air was tense, too quiet. The leader stepped forward. His eyes locked onto Leo. And you are a weakness. Leo stood still. No roar, no fight. From this moment on, you are no longer one of us. And just like that, his home, his family, was gone. Leo walked away, step by step, into the unknown. No one followed. No one looked back. The wild was unforgiving. Days passed with no food. The land grew dry, the air heavier. Leo tried to hunt, but his body was too weak, too slow, too tired. Once, he chased a small animal, but collapsed before he could reach it. Another time, he found water, muddy, bitter, but it kept him alive. Then came the night, when everything almost ended. A group of hyenas found him, weak, alone, perfect prey. Leo tried to stand his ground. He roared, but it was empty, broken. The attack came fast. Teeth, claws, pain. He fought, but not like a king, like something trying not to die. He lay there. The sky above him faded into darkness. For a moment, it felt like the end. But something inside him refused to give up. The next morning, Leo opened his eyes, weak, injured, but alive. And this time, something was different. He didn't try to be strong. He didn't try to be like the others. He adapted. He started small, tiny prey, easy targets. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. And slowly, Leo began to change. His body grew stronger, his mind sharper. He learned the land, the wind, the patterns of life. He was no longer the lion who failed every hunt. He had become something else, something better. Seasons passed. The weak lion was gone. In his place stood a survivor. One day, Leo returned, not as the lion who was banished, but as something entirely different. But as he approached, he sensed something was wrong. The air carried tension. The ground held signs of struggle. Then he saw them, his former pride, under attack. A new lion had taken over, bigger, more brutal. Leo stood at a distance. He could have walked away. After everything they had done. But he didn't move. Then, slowly, he stepped forward. The new lion turned. Their eyes met. Silence filled the air. Then, the fight began. It was fierce. Power against precision. Brute force against experience. But this time, Leo was not the same. He didn't rush. He didn't panic. He waited for the right moment. And when it came, he struck. The battle ended, the enemy fell, and the land grew quiet once more. The pride watched. The same lions who once rejected him now stood in silence. No words, no laughter, only respect. Leo didn't roar, he didn't demand anything, he simply stood there as the lion he had become. The weak lion was gone, and in his place stood a king. Sometimes the one you call weak is just waiting for the right moment to rise. Never judge too early.